Hello, and welcome everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for joining. I really hope everybody's had a fantastic week. It is Friday, ladies and gentlemen. So happy Friday to you. Turn down the music a little bit. I just want to say hello and welcome to everybody for being here, guys. And just really quickly apologize for the video this week being late. I did a subsequent live stream on Wednesday to try to hopefully make up for that, but you know, it was really short, only 30 minutes. Today's show is actually going to be pretty short too, guys, only about an hour, so a little bit longer than the last one, but we're going to cut it short about an hour because I just am having some health issues this week, guys. It's crazy. Between my foot and my back, it's just it's going crazy, so going to need some time to rest. So really thank everybody so much for hanging out with me so much, guys. Let's go ahead and turn the music down and say hello to the chat, everybody. Let's say hello to what's going on with YouTube. Thank you guys again for being here. We got Nakai Music, we got Sasha in here, we got Benjamin, we got Sion as well. Man, thank you guys so much for being here. Let's see what they're saying here real quick. We got Sasha saying, yeah, what's going on, everybody? We got Benjamin saying, what's up, and then of course we got Sion saying grabbing a cup of coffee. Yeah, man, listening into the background. Very cool. Very awesome. So again, a bit of a short show today, guys, but if you could just give me a 100 in the chat if the volume is going good. Everything looks good over here on the levels, but we always want to double check. So again, thank you guys for being here. So again, apologies about the videos being late. But next week should be back to normal. I'm going to try to rest up as much as possible this weekend, and I really think I can get back to normal here by Monday. I thought I was back to normal like 2-3 times already, but just didn't happen yet. But now I'm pretty sure I should be good by Monday, guys. So we'll see how that goes. But still, nevertheless, the videos have been getting out, no matter how much pain I'm in when I'm creating the videos. But guys, it's important to get that videos out to you guys. It's important to stay consistent. So that is what we're doing. So without further ado, let's quickly just talk about the contest, guys. Hopefully everybody has heard of that by now. We'll go ahead and just pull it up if you guys haven't seen it yet. Are you guys going to enter the contest? And in the chat, let me know. Again, you can enter. This is using this Essentials Pop sample pack, our brand new free sample pack, but you can use this. You can create a song in any genre, guys. You can create a song in trap if you want with this kit, in EDM, rock, whatever you want. Really, there's no limits, guys. It's just kind of which song sounds the best. So if you look in the rules, you'll see there's no rules on what genre the song can be in any single genre, and you can even create the song on any single device. So we're just super open. And anybody in the world can pretty much enter. It's just that if you are not in North America or the United States, I might not be able to get you the iTunes card. So we might have to just do a PayPal there. But other than that, everything should be pretty standard because there's pretty much, a way to ship stuff pretty much anywhere these days. Everybody's got an Amazon or something like an Amazon. So, but yeah, hopefully you guys are checking this out and let me know in the chat, are you guys going to enter this contest? Because, we had a great time the last contest. Let me just pull up our previous contest. We had a bunch of awesome entries in here. If we go to the contest page and then go to our first contest that has ended, you can see we have our 4 winners here and then some honorable mentions because there was just so many awesome songs that you guys put. You guys are so freaking talented. Seriously, the stuff that you guys sent us was just epic, and it was really almost in tears, like going through all this stuff, guys, because it was so good, and you guys put so much effort into it. And again, just super proud to be in the community like this and creating opportunities for producers like this and creating tools for you guys as well. So this is just what warms our heart and why we do it and why we're here. So thank you guys again for those submissions. But let me know, and of course, if you guys are curious about what the previous songs in the contest sound like, definitely check out this page. And you can see we have the songs right here that you can just go ahead and play. You can just hit the play button there and it should just start playing right away for you. So definitely check that out, guys, if you get a chance. But we'll go back to the new contest page now that is ending January 27th. So I'm just super stoked about this contest. I'm super stoked about the opportunities this can create for both you guys and Mobile Music Pro, as we try to grow larger and larger and help more and more people and create more and more products. This is what you're going to be looking forward to here is more products, more tools, more contests, and just hopefully more opportunities for the mobile music producers, guys. So let's take a look and see what's going on with the chat real quick. Yes, everybody says 100 in the chat for the sound. Okay, good. Very good. All right, guys. So yeah, so this is pretty much, and you know, it's also crazy too. Let me know what you guys think too. I'm thinking about reversing the times. So instead of live streams on Fridays, do live streams on Wednesdays, and then videos on Fridays. So I'm thinking about switching that or swapping that out, just to give me a little bit more time to create the videos. Instead of having them out on Wednesdays, I'll have them out on Fridays, and then we can have a live stream on Wednesday. So let me know what you guys think about that. I'm just throwing that out there, and I'm thinking about it. But yeah, this is the contest, guys. I got it pulled up here with the first prize being the Akai MPD 218, dude. I'm just so super stoked about this. I mean, if you guys can see, we use it here at Mobile Music Pro all the time. This is how I enter in pretty much all my my percussion with this beautiful thin, light, beautiful portable thin and light MPD 218 from the legendary Akai. So really, really awesome, guys. Hopefully you get a chance to check out this controller. If you already own it, then you know. Oh, you know. You guys know how awesome these pads are, and you know how great these knobs are and everything. It just works fantastic for mobile music production. And as we said, it's absolutely super portable. So I think you guys are going to really like it. But then we have, that's the grand prize. Then of course we have the iTunes gift cards for second and third prize. And then for the fourth prize, we're going to have a pick. You guys can pick anything in our merch area, any shirt from our merchandise area. So you know, you guys know. I mean, you could buy a lot of apps with $50. You can buy a lot of apps with $25. So hopefully this will really help a producer who wins this and can you know, really go to whoever needs it the most. So again, this is ending January 27th. So in a couple of weeks. And then we move on to the next thing that we're going to be releasing, the next tool. We always got something in the background, guys. We always got something going to launch after the next thing. So this is what we're currently on right now, is the contest for our brand new sample pack. So hopefully you guys are liking this, with 170 sounds, guys. I mean, this is pretty epic. 170 sounds, 5 drum kits. So there's just plenty of stuff in here. We got, you know, chord loops, bass loops, melody loops, synth one-shots, pretty much anything, and it's pretty much compatible with any single iPad app that you have. Pretty much, like, you know, Cubasis, Cubasis 2, Cubasis 3, Beatmaker 3, Nano Studio 2, all this good stuff. So make sure you check that out. And we also have some awesome some people doing some demonstration songs with this sample pack, like the Doug from the Sound Test Room, and then Marcus over here, DeFingers. So make sure you check out those videos, guys. Really, really awesome stuff. So we really thank them for taking the time to create a video and check out our sample pack to let the people know that we have tools for you guys ready to rock, completely free. All right. So everything's going good in the chat. Looks good. Sasha says Wednesday was okay for me in the past. Yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes. Like I said, we're always going to have something on Wednesday and Friday. So, you know, whether that's a live stream or a completely edited tutorial video, something's, you know, we got to get 2 out a week no matter what. So whatever that is, whether that's live streams on Wednesdays or live streams on Fridays and vice versa, you know, we're going to get you guys the videos and information that you need. So we have a lot of great plans. I have videos pretty much at this point planned all the way through till June. No, right around actually the end of April. So getting close to May. I got videos planned out to May right now. I have videos planned out to May and content planned, you know, tools and content planned out through the whole year. So we have a lot of stuff to release this year, guys. Really hope that you're going to stick with us and enjoy this good stuff. All right, cool. So I think we can move on to the next topic. So hopefully you guys enter this contest. Let me know. I'm really excited to see what you guys are going to come up with. Yeah. All right, cool. Now, for a topic today, guys, what I was thinking of is talking about Cubasis. Just maybe some of the features that we're like looking most forward to in the coming years. Maybe because I would like to know what you guys want out of Cubasis that isn't there now. Because I have some of the basics. I have some of the ideas. Pretty much of what you guys want, like, I'll start with what I want. But let me know what you guys think. I was just thinking about this for a topic, because again, we kind of got a short show today. We can't go the whole hour or the whole hour and a half. We're just going to be here for an hour or so. But let me know what you guys think for Cubasis. So what I'm thinking is first thing, of course, is a BPM or a tempo track. We have to have a tempo track so we can be able to change the tempo, you know, anytime that we want during the song. So that's the number one That's one of the number one things. Beyond, actually, probably the number one thing is AUV3 MIDI out. So multi-out, AUV3 multi-out. That's probably the number one thing. And then number two we have is that tempo track. And then I think for number three for me is going to be MIDI learn support for the entire DAW. So we got the keyboard shortcuts, which is really cool. You know, we can hold down the keyboard and bring up our shortcuts, and we can go down. Use our keyboard and go up and down and things like that and do a lot of cool stuff. But what I'm really looking forward to here is full-on MIDI learn, so we can, in the mixer, we can actually hook up something. Uh-oh, what did I do? Okay, maybe I didn't tap it right. But so I use the mouse, guys, much more than I ever use the actual touch. But it is great for AUV3 apps to be able to control them with touch. I do use touch for that. But for the most part, I just use my mouse. But MIDI learn, guys, MIDI learn for the entire mixer here, for every single fader, and then for, hitting play, just MIDI learn for everything, guys. I want MIDI learn on this so that we can use some of the controllers that we have. Like, if you guys see, like, we have some controllers over here that we would love to use, that we would really love to use over here with Cubasis, specifically these Novation controllers here. Really looking forward to hopefully be able to use those one day. So that's kind of my number, three big things. Beyond that, there's of course things like a chord track and an arrangement track. That would be really great. But those are the kind of the big things. Let me know in the chat what you guys want out of Cubasis. Because I am going to be doing a video soon about basically this very topic, what we want, guys, what I want to get from the community, the top things. What do we want out of Cubasis? And so I want to pick your guys' brain and see what you guys think. So let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments too, of course, guys. If you're not watching this live, definitely let me know in the comments below. So let's see what the chat says. Well, let me grab a drink real quick. I'm super thirsty. Still kind of early. Plus, I talk a lot, as you guys know. I talk a lot, and I talk kind of fast. So, wouldn't be a good YouTuber if I didn't talk a lot, I suppose, right? All right, let's see. Let's check the chat. I want to know what people are saying. All right, so Ed B is in the chat, and Welton's in the chat. What's going on, guys? Nice to see you here. So Ed B says the tempo track. Yeah. For sure, tempo track is one of the number one things. I mean, if you look across the forums, that's going to be probably the number one thing. That's basically tied with multi-out at this point, I think. That's pretty much tied. And of course, another thing, a fourth thing for me will be a drum sequencer, right? Like, that would be nice. A native drum sequencer. Right now, we're using Octocron from Numerical Audio, which is really cool. But I would like a built-in, drum sequencer. That would be nice. So that's my top things. Let's see what you guys say. Ed B wants a search for AUV3. Oh, for real? I've been saying that forever. Like, watch this. If you go to an AUV3, if we just go to an AUV3, let's see. Do I have an AUV3s in here that aren't frozen? Well, I can go like this. I have some AUV3s here on the master channel. And yeah, if you look through here, like, guys, all I want here at the top is just a search box, where if I just start typing, stuff starts coming up. So if I start typing A, all the stuff with an A, all the AUV3 apps with the A in the, anywhere in the title will start coming, or the first letter in the title will start coming up. So I can, alphabeticalize if I want like that. Or if I just want to actually do a search term, like audio kit, type in audio kit, show me all the audio kit apps. And that would be right here. Right at the top. I need a search right here. And so I'm going to add that probably in the video too. Because, I mean, this is just, guys, we're scrolling forever these days to get to the apps that we want. And it's absolutely insane. There should be no reason. Just give us a little search box up there. I guarantee you, I was a developer, guys, in my previous life, a software developer for 15 years. And I'm telling you right now, a search box is not that big of a request. So, that's definitely going to be in the video. Because, Jacob, this is inspired, of course. Well, it's inspired by just working with Cubasis every day, but it's also inspired by Jacob's recent video about trying to find out from the community what we want in general, overall, like from developers. And so this is kind of like a microcosm, a smaller version of that, where I just want to know what people want from Cubasis. I know it's a small team over there, and in addition to that, the team actually has to be working on the base version, the desktop version of Cubase, as well in some of their time, because they can't devote I guess not everybody can devote 100% of their time to Cubasis over there because it just doesn't make enough money quite yet. But I guarantee you, at some point it will. And so as we start to add these blocks one by one, year after year, version after version, like at some point, guys, we're going to be at Cubasis version 6, and it's going to be freaking epic. So it really is going to be awesome. But let's just see what you guys are saying now. Let's see what we say. So that was Welton that says, yeah, Welton says he wanted the search. Sasha says, yep, tempo track, better audio editing, curved fade in and out. Yep, that'd be nice. Yeah, well, because we can drag the faders, but there's no crossfades. There's no like native way in the sequencer to crossfade either. So that would be nice to be able to do that. And yeah, let's see what else we got. Stretch Ableton like. So stretch, we do have obviously we have the time stretch. So I'm not sure what you mean, Sasha. Sasha says stretch Ableton like. So I'm not sure what that means. Let me know, Sasha. Makita says I want usable automations with parameters value. So yeah, it's tough, guys, right now to enter in the AUV3 into automations. It's not super tough. It just takes like one extra step. If we'll just pull up a project here. We'll just start a new project. I'm sick. I don't want to mess with this project, new project. Man, my stomach is growling. New project. I must be hungry as heck. And if we go to let's add an AUV3, because this gets confusing. I know a lot of people ask me about this. So let me show you. If we have an AUV3, let's pull up one. How about any one of these will work? Just want something simple though to demonstrate this. But I think what we're gonna pull up is Ravencroft. That'll probably be the easiest thing. So let's just see what we got here. See, sometimes I get a little bit of lag here with Cubasis, so I'm gonna open that back up. With my MIDI, I get some lag in my MIDI sometimes. I have to close it and reopen it. Let's try this now. Well, that's strange. Didn't save my audio unit here. Let me try this again. And I can't, and now I don't have any sound. Let's see. Guys, I keep breaking stuff. Let me close it again. I keep breaking stuff. Let me try this again real quick. That's what happens when you do it live, folks. When you do it live. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to pull up an AUV3. And we're going to pull up Ravencroft again. One of my favorite pianos, I mean, next to Korg Module on here. Pull up my keyboard a bit. So nice. Turn this up a bit. If you guys haven't heard, this is what it sounds like. So really, really pretty piano. Now, I want to demonstrate real quick. I got a topic there. I want to show you how to add AUV3 automation. And you have to do one extra step. So there's no list that you can pull from. So you actually have to, in order to initiate an automation, you have to create one yourself manually. So watch. So what we'll do is we'll read write. And let's record something first. Actually, let's record something first so you can actually hear what's an automation. Let's see, well, something slightly more than that. I just want to record something, it's like some chords real quick. Just some kind of sound here. Okay, now Now let's go ahead and I'm just going to shorten this up and watch this. So we're going to record, read, write, and we hit play. Okay, now I think that's going to do it. Oh, do I have to hit record? I don't think so. Wow. It doesn't seem to be recording my automation at all. That's strange. Pretty sure I've recorded automation on the Ravencroft before. Go to the automation. If we tap on the automation tab, you can see that there's like, there's some standard stuff here. But yeah, usually what happens is what I do is I create the automation. I create the automation here, and then it plays back, and then I can go to the automation button here and then open up the automation and see it. So that's pretty much how I typically did it. Was I created the automation, and then you could see it in the actual automation dropdown. So you couldn't actually see the automation parameters in the dropdown until you actually created it. So that's a big problem. But as you can see right now, I'm not sure why. We can try a different audio unit. I'm not sure why it's actually not recording. But let's check the chat real quick, see what people are saying. The Perry of live demos. We got Wasabi in the house. Wasabi saying, love y'all and miss y'all. Hope everybody's staying safe. Hope you're staying safe too as well, Wasabi. Ed B says, I don't like the gain in the channel strip. It doesn't give me a visual representation of how much gain. It's true. I mean, the only thing that you get, of course, is the is a knob. You get the gain knob here. That's about it. Excuse me. You don't get any type of visual representation. Other than that, I know you want the VU meter, Ed. So I know you want the V meter, but of course that doesn't have Cubasis doesn't have a VU meter. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, Wasabi says subtext. What's going on, man? Yeah, hope you're doing good, Wasabi. Ed B says a VU meter. Yeah, Ed B says a VU meter would be nice to really get 0 dB to get 0 dB for proper gain staging. That would be cool. VU meters, they're not for everybody. Like not everybody likes them, but they I don't know. I think they're a bit of a crowd pleaser, aren't they? I mean, I like them personally. Do I prefer them like over another type of visual indicator? Well, I do like the standard kind of stuff as well. It's just a standard, meter here. I like the meters. I don't know if I like the VU meters, but I think they're still pretty, and I think they're cool looking, and I think they're a crowd pleaser. I just don't know if everybody would like them. Because, I don't know if they're for new people. It's kind of, these days it's almost like an advanced feature to have a VU meter. Because people are so used to just regular meters, regular digital looking meters. Yep. Let's see what else we got. Makita in the house. Yep. Excuse me, Makita. Ed B says, currently can't show a VU meter and have the channel strip open at the same time. Well, let's see. I don't think you can have two plugins. Right, you can't have two plugins open, correct, at the same time. You can have like the plugin and then like, the plugin and like the keys open at the same time, I think. Yeah, you can have that. You can have the keys open at the same time. I don't even think you can have the mixer and the channel strip open. Nope. You can't have the mixer open at the same time. You can't have effects. So you can't have any insert effects, more than one insert effect up at the same time, unfortunately. But you can have an instrument and an effect at the same time. That was what came in Cubasis 3, the ability to have an instrument and a plugin. But you can't have two plugins. That's correct. That would be kind of cool to have just, I don't know how they would do it. Maybe with tabs, like Google, like your web browser. We can just have tabs of plugins. Like that would be cool to be able to have tabs of plugins. Be able to when you have more than one open, it would open up a tab right here. That would be kind of cool, right on the left side. But we'll see how it's gonna work. Yeah, Ken, what's in here? Ken Matag. Excuse me, guys. Man, can't talk today. What's going on, Ken? Hope you're doing well, bro. Thank you so much for joining. He says he is watching from the UK. So thank you, Ken. Yeah, man, we got a lot of people from the UK, Canada, all over the world, of course, but a lot from the UK, Canada, and India. Believe it or not. So we get people from all over the place. So really appreciate everybody being here. We had somebody from Italy during the Wednesday's live stream. So that was pretty cool. Having people all over the world. Ed B says, I'm going to change my name to VU Meter Guy. Pretty much, because you talk about the VU meters a lot. But for those that don't understand, maybe we should show them real quick, like what an actual V meter looks like. But essentially, 4Pockets has one, I believe, here under their analyzer. Do they have one in here? No, they don't have one in here. I know Mixbox has one. Let's go to the Mixbox. Oh, no. 4Pockets has a view meter in like all of their apps. So I just need to pull up another 4Pockets apps. So how about Chameleon? Well, Chameleon wasn't loading. Digistix, that'll have VU meters. So check it out. So this is a VU meter right here. For those that don't know, this is what people used to look at before computers. This is to measure volume and to measure many different things. This is where we used to look. But nowadays we use more of digital type of meters. I'm not sure which one I prefer. I guess I prefer the digital stuff. The VU is nice to have. Like I'd like to see it right next to my digital, but do I need it? Not really. But they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. But I just don't understand why my automation, guys, was not working. I wonder what the heck was going on with that. Maybe I'll try a different one here, like a different particular instrument. Audio unit. Audio unit. Let's try bass 808. Let's see here. All right, let's just see something here. Oh, see, it's working now. It works with most apps. For some reason, Ravencroft didn't work. But look, so I created an automation. Guys, look right here. The glide and the distort. An automation is going right now, as you can see. Now, once you create an automation, then you go to the automation button right here, and then you will see your recorded automations right here. So there's no actual way to access those automations inside of any AUV3 app without first manually creating an automation there within the user interface. So that's a bit of a headache, obviously, but I don't know if that's the case in every single DAW, but that is definitely the case for Cubasis. You can definitely use automation, and you can definitely draw in your automation for every parameter, but you first have to actually create it manually just to be able to access the parameter in the automation, if that makes any sense. Let me know if you guys are confused about that, but that's pretty much how it works. I wonder what the heck happened to Ravencroft, or if they just don't support it or something. Maybe we can try it again. We go add MIDI, audio unit, Ravencroft. Give me my Raven. Let's try it out. Read, write. Yeah, it's not. Ravencroft is not currently supporting AUV3 automation inside of Cubasis. I don't know. Maybe there's probably an update for it. But I don't really update my apps very often, guys. Just so you know, I try to make if something works, I try to stick with it. I really don't have that many. If you guys look in my update, I don't want to bring it up right now, but if you guys look at my updates, it'll probably have like the most hugest number you've probably ever seen, because I have so many apps and I never update. And also, apps update a lot, but that's pretty much the case. As you can see, we got a pretty good amount of these are all our music apps. These are all of our music apps, separated into DAWs, groove machines, loops and samples, synths, instruments, and amps, MIDI plugins, audio utilities, and vocals. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys real quick and demonstrate how to create an AUV3 automation inside of Cubasis. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing. Let's check the chat right now. We got Michael Rava. Michael's in here, and he says he is from Switzerland. So awesome, man. That is, of course, where Jacob Hack is from, I believe. No, he's from Sweden. I always get those two confused. Sweden and Switzerland. I always get those two confused because they sound similar, but Scandinavians. But yeah, man, really awesome. Switzerland and Sweden. I really want to go there one day. Beautiful, beautiful country out there. So thank you so much for joining all the way over there. I don't even know what time it is over there. Yeah, Ken Matog says, Montag. Maybe I can't. I'm terrible at pronouncing names, guys. But Ken says he'd like to see an arranger track as well. I mean, absolutely, guys. Like right now, I kind of have to. Let me just show you guys. I kind of have to improvise and create a chord track and a arrangement track out of MIDI regions. So we have that. Let me pull up the project and show you guys here. So as you can see, I have something I labeled a MIDI track that I labeled a chord track and a MIDI track that I labeled arrangement track. And what I essentially did was just create empty MIDI regions with no MIDI in them, and just labeled them so that I could visually see and have a visual representation of the information I'm trying to look for. Same with our chord track. There's no actual chords in here. I could put them in there, but I just wanted the labels so that I could remember what the heck the main chord progression was that we used in this song. But yeah, it's you sort of have to improvise a little bit, but it sort of works. Sort of works for now. I don't want to. I'm not complaining too much, guys. I mean, Cubasis is a pretty amazing freaking program for where it is, in its lifetime in history. If you've seen the evolution of DAWs, and then you've seen the evolution of DAWs on the early computers and into modern computers, and even before that in the 80s with DOS, guys, we have it really, really good. Just trust me. Yes, there's quirks and bugs and issues and things, but guess what, guys? That's always been the case. That's always been the case, going back to the original analog DAW that was created with tapes, right, in the 70s. There's always bugs, issues, problems, and things you've got to fix. And that's just part of technology itself. That's inherent to just new technology and pushing the boundaries and trying to be on the bleeding edge. So that's just inherent to that. But really, I'm just super thankful for what we got already right now. Am I looking forward to Cubasis 4? Heck yeah. 5, 6, heck yeah. I'm gonna be here for the next 10 years, guys. So I'm looking forward to all of these different things. And right now, Cubasis puts out a new version every 4 years or so, 3 or 4 years. So at that rate, we probably will have a Cubasis 4 by around 2024-ish, something like that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to all this stuff, guys. I'm here for the long haul. We got so much stuff to create, and we're just getting started. We just only celebrated our first year, so we're still early. We only have 2 sample packs out. I want to have courses and sample packs and MIDI packs and presets and templates, all sorts of stuff, guys. And then I want to start a conference. We got a lot of stuff planned. Let's see what we got here in the chat, the YouTube chat. Excuse me. Sasha says, excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Sasha says, what is an arrangement track? So essentially, what arrangement is in general is, excuse me, the placement. What arrangement is the placement of all of your sounds in your song. So if you look here, you can see we have the arrangement here, verse 1, then a pre-chorus, then chorus, then verse, or then a bridge, then verse 2, then pre-chorus again, chorus, and outro. So that is the arrangement of the song. That's how it's arranged. And an arrangement track is basically just a track that labels that. Basically, it's kind of just a track that keep track of all of that. It's mostly a visual representation is all it is. So you can quickly at a glance see okay, where's my chorus? Okay, where's my verse 2? Okay, where's my bridge? And you can just quickly and easily find that by having an arrangement track like this here. So hopefully that answers your question, Sasha. Ed says, I am a dinosaur. That's why I like VU meters. Ed, the VU meter guy. We're just going to call you the VU meter guy from now on, Ed. I'm sorry, bro. You've done it to yourself. He's a dinosaur. We know, Ed. I'm not super young either, man. I'm not a spring chicken anymore either. This hair is thinning pretty good, guys. I don't know if you can see, but this hair is thinning out pretty good. Let's see what else we got here. Wasabi says Montagu, I think. Big Wasabi says big techs, big projects. You know it, son. You know it. That's how we do it. Big projects. We have a lot of stuff planned for you guys, and I'm super excited to get it out. So it takes so much time to build some of these projects. Wasabi says that Cubasis basically convinced me that iOS is capable of hanging with PCs and desktops. I mean, it's absolutely true, guys. We have literally one-to-one quality for a number of different apps in here, including things like FabFilter and Mixbox. There's literally a one-to-one quality from the desktop to the iPad. Now, the iPad is very, very early days. As Jacob Pack has been trying to tell you guys, that really the iPad seriously has as far as RAM goes, accessible to these apps, 256 to 512 megs of RAM. Guys, that's computers circa early 2000s, like late 90s. That's when they had 256 megs and 512 megs of RAM. So we are super, super early as far as the device. Are these iPads fast? Absolutely, guys, they're fast. But they're fast because they're efficient. Now, when we have more and more more and more CPU more and more space on the actual devices, combined with more and more RAM on the devices, then we can really start to see some amazing things, because the CPUs on these iPads far outclass the RAM that is coming with them. Guys, this is serious processing speed inside of these iPads, especially the 2018s, the 2018 iPad Pros and up. But the problem is that they're limited in RAM. So, like I said, we're circa, in my opinion, iOS music production is, music production circa late 90s. That's where we are right now, late 90s, early 2000s. So we have a long ways to go. I am super excited about what's going to come in the next decade for both the hardware and software for iOS music production. Because, guys, we got Cubasis 4 and then 5 and then the new iPads. Each one, every single year, is faster than the one before. And not just a little bit faster, usually twice as fast. It's going to compound. We're on a very clear trajectory on where iOS music production is going to go, and it's just really early days right now. And so, really, guys, you should be, a privilege. Think yourself privileged to be a part of it, because a lot of people are going to in 10 years say these were the good old days, right? Like, well, the good old days when the iOS music community was super small and our Facebook groups were just like a couple thousand people. Guys, this is going to blow up just as big as music production. So that's what we're here to help facilitate. That's one of the reasons why Mobile Music Pro exists, is to help facilitate and transition the mobile music production space into the next level, which is, a little bit closer to the desktop music production space. So, really great comment, Wasabi. That's what's up. That is what's up, dude. Like, Cubasis is convincing people, and not just Wasabi, but Cubasis is convincing lots of people that iOS music production is viable. And we're getting more hits on the radio. If you follow Bolo the producer, he said he had like half a dozen placements last year, all made on the iPad. So people are doing it. We're getting songs in the top 40 on iPad. We're getting placements on the iPad. It's happening. It's just people are impatient and it takes time. So I'm excited though. I see it. I see it happening. I see the signs. I see the signs everywhere, guys. I see the signs. They're all around me. They're everywhere. It's going to be an amazing decade, guys, for mobile music production. Hopefully you guys are still hanging in there with the crazy lockdowns and all that good stuff. The dog yard is in the chat. What's going on? The dog yard says, how would I find a tempo of a beat someone sends me to mix on Cubasis? So, you do the old fashioned tap tempo pretty much, right? You tap the tempo right here. So if you look, you tap on the tempo here, and then you literally start tapping on the tempo to the song. So you literally start, tapping on the tempo to the song. Now, I'm not tapping on it right now, but that's what you do. You just tap on it, because I don't want to screw up this BPM. I should just not be in this project, because I'm so scared to screw something up, you guys. But let me just do this. I'll open up another project. So this is how you do it. So you tap on the BPM, and you would listen to the song, and you would literally just tap on the BPM. So you pretty much just tap on the BPM is all you do to the song, and it will find it. And that's pretty much like the easiest way to do it. You really, because remember, songs are in pretty set tempos, 130 or 128, 150, 160. So there's very, set tempos. So once you get close, there's no BPMs that are like 126.35. Like, there's no crazy odd numbers. So once you get something close, like, oh yeah, this sounds this sounds about 150. Okay, 150 BPM. Then that's probably 150 BPM. It's not going to be 151.5. So you just have to get roundabout pretty close, and then you can pretty much guess exactly what it is. Because again, there's just mostly set BPMs, and you can just tap it out. Tap it out. Tap it in. Just tap it in. Just tap it in. For those that are older enough to remember the Adam Sandler movies, just tap it in, guys. Let's see here. Yeah, Sasha didn't understand what that type of track was, because it was not in his particular type of music. But yeah, let me just keep scrolling down here. So much stuff, guys. You guys kind of been talking for a minute. I've been talking too much. I've been talking too much. What time is it? Okay, yeah. So let me keep going here. Let me see. Welton's making fun of Ed B. Ed VU me Ed B. Ed B is VU. VU me. VU me Ed B. Diamond Paradise, what's going on? Really glad to see you. Hope you are having a great day. Thank you for joining us. He says, hey, everybody. Sasha asks, is it because the developer of the host aren't using multicolored, or is it a thing in the iOS? So for that track, for that chord track, that was just I changed the colors with the MIDI. Let me see here. So remember, they're just MIDI regions. Pop. So they're just actually MIDI regions, and you can change the color by tapping on the color here. So they're just MIDI regions. You can tap on, you can change the color, just like you can change the color of any track or of any region, whether that's audio or MIDI. And then you can change the name of it by just tapping on the top left-hand corner here. As you can see, tap on the top left-hand corner, and then you can change the name of that. Wasabi says, I never thought to use tempo for that. What? Or you never thought to use tap tempo for that? Of course, Wasabi, that's how we find the tempo of tracks, bro. That's how we do it. Sasha says, if they let us use the multi-core and the RAM, it would be a big jump. It's true. Like, Cubasis 3 just is now taking advantage of multi-core. We only got multi-core in the last couple of years, guys. Like, I think 2018 was the first iPad with more than one processor. It started out as dual core, and then we went to quad core, and now with 2018 we have 8 cores. So forget which iPad it started the multi-core, but it's relatively new, guys. Again, I'm trying to tell you, we're super early. We're just now taking advantage of multi-thread. We're still under a gig of RAM, so we're getting there. We just now started using multiple processors. We just now got to around a gig of RAM, a little bit less. And over the next few years, it's going to increase exponentially because Apple likes to freaking double every freaking feature that they have every year. So, it's going to compound and happen faster than everybody thinks. Everybody's like, why can't my iPad do this? And one day they're going to wake up and it's going to be the most powerful machine like on the planet. Like more powerful than desktops, because that's where do you think the M1 came from? The M1 was born out of the mobile chips inside the iPhones and iPads. So, that's where we're going, guys. That is where we're going. Let me scroll down here. Ba-bum-bum. The dog here says, oh, okay, so I was doing it right. I thought there was another way, like the pros do it. No, that's how the pros do it, bruh. They just tap it out. The real pros can just hear it probably without even tapping it, but I got to tap it out. I have to tap it out to hear, so. Welton says, VU meter guy, formerly known as Ed B. Sorry, Ed, you are now VU meter guy. He changed his name, yo. Ed actually changed his name to VU meter guy. That's freaking funny. But he says, Pioneer RMX 1000 is a good app to find out the tempo. Oh, okay, cool. It listens to the source audio and automatically switches to that tempo. Okay, cool. So that is our Pioneer RMX 1000 is a good app. I've never heard of that. Can we just pull that up real quick? Let's see here. Search. He says Pioneer RMX. I'll just type in RMX 1000. See if I can find it. Wow, I can't type today, guys. There it is. Maybe this is it. RMX 1000 for iPad. Oh yeah, I've seen this app before. So it's like a DJ app essentially. And yeah, you'll be able to find the BPM probably with this app. It's not cheap, $20, but pretty cool though. It's meant to be, played with like hardware probably, but it's pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. So that's one way to do it, I guess. But that's a third-party app you'd have to open up. But RMX 1000 on that. Cool. Sasha says it's bad for DJ mixing. Yeah, it doesn't look like a super sophisticated app. But hey, if it can do one task that you need, then that's all you need. Yeah, Ed B says it's not AUV3. Yeah, this definitely does not look like it's AUV3, guys. This thing looks like it was made in the early mid-2000s or something. It looks like an old app. It looks like it was made a long time ago. That's for sure. many years ago. Like, look at these reviews 4 years ago. Jeez. I don't think that I could think it's safe to say this is abandonware. 5 years ago, we can just check when the last update was, I think, can't we? I don't know where it was an update way to see that. Oh, here we go. Updated 4 years ago. Yeah. That's what we call abandonware. Oh, here we go. Recombient? What's going on, man? Thanks so much for being here. Recombient says, iPad internal RAM keeps going up. It's true, which enables developers to take advantage of more system resources. The 2020 models evidently have 6 gig. That's correct. So does the iPad 2018 1 terabyte model. That also has 6 gig of RAM. But yes, that's correct. They are going up. The 2020s, all the 2020s, all of them got 6 gig of RAM. So we're getting there. Now, of course, that's not what can be a developer can be allocated to a developer per se. They're only around 512 meg to 1 gig, but that will increase as the regular RAM increases, right? As the base RAM increases, more gets to the developer. So, PC users are very, very used to 16, 32 gigs of RAM, like completely available to the developer. Like that's just not the case for the iPad. So things have to be more efficient. That's why the M1 is so efficient and had to be so efficient because it had to freaking fit in an iPad. So I believe that, we're going to get there. It's going to take a little bit more time because, guys, we're kind of recreating the mobile revolution in like a super, way thinner, lighter with a completely new touch user interface type of thing here. So we're sort of replaying out the mobile revolution only on tablet. So, the same things have to happen just like the laptops. The laptops, I don't know if you guys remember, but I'm pretty old. Laptops used to suck, guys. Like laptops used to not be good. You couldn't use them for high-end things. You had to have a big old tower. Laptops were okay, but they just did not have the processing power. You couldn't play high-end video games on them, things like that until companies like Razer started coming out, and other ones. And it's the same revolution played over and over again, because remember it played out in basically it played out in mainframe servers, then played out in desktops, then played out in laptops, and now it's playing out in the iPad. But that's the trajectory, guys. It's very, very clear because we've already done this. We've seen this movie, right? We've seen it multiple times. I've seen this movie dozens of times. I know how it ends, and it ends with a massive ecosystem, super, super, super fast and slick devices, and just huge opportunity for everybody involved. So I know how it ends, and I'm here to ride the wave, baby. Obviously I've been using the iPad since around 2013 or so. So I've been using it for a while, but I didn't really I had no idea back then what I wanted to do with music. Mobile Music Pro is basically my music company, like my entrance into the music industry. So it's my sort of I guess you could say just company in the music industry, because this is what I wanted to do. I don't have I don't have any placements. I don't have a Grammy award. I'm just a bedroom producer like many of you out there. So I don't have all of these things. So I wanted to help people, and the only way I thought of to help people was to create a company that basically helps people. So that's kind of what I wanted to do. That's how I wanted to enter the music space. And I love music production. I love music. So I thought it took a few years to come up and plan, but Mobile Music Pro, guys, it's you guys are here, and I just can't thank you enough for being here. I can't thank you the YouTube chat. I can't thank everybody on Instagram enough. I mean, we have hundreds and hundreds of followers now. Over 3,000 subscribers on YouTube, and we're just getting started. It's only been a year. So we can't thank you guys enough for being here and being a part of this revolution. It's going to be really fun, guys. Really, really fun. But I think we can close this thing now. Let's close that. Let's go back to Cubasis. Yeah, he still uses the RMX. Ed B says he still uses the RMX 1000. Yep. All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to end it here. I normally would go for another half an hour, but my back is hurting a little bit, so I kind of want to get some rest, guys. I'm still trying to heal up from my health issues here, both my foot and my back, but I'm really just wanted to say thank you guys so much, and I really hope you guys will be able to get a chance to enter in this contest. Excuse me. It's going to be really fun, guys. I still can't believe how many amazing entries came last time. I can't believe how many Amazing entries came for our previous contest. You guys worked your ass off, and it was awesome. Those entrants were awesome. So I know it takes some time, but I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys are going to do here with this new sample pack and with this new contest. We're going to have much more contests in the future as well. So if you don't, if you guys don't win this one or get a chance to enter this one, we will have more in the future. But this one is the current one that we got going on right now, and I'm really excited to see. We had some pretty happy people, some pretty happy winners last time who won these prizes. And so I'm really hoping that you guys can take advantage of this. So again, thank you so much for being here, guys. Let's go ahead and open up Cubasis and start the song and maybe do an outro here. Let's go back to here and the master volume. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. All right. Go down to here maybe and hit the play. So again, guys, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. We're going to be here every Wednesday and Friday. We have new videos out every Wednesday and, of course, new live streams every Friday. I might end up switching that, but that's pretty much how we're going to do it for now. And definitely check out our latest video that just got released today, how to make a pop song in Cubasis 3. This is the song that we made here that you're listening to right now that is in that video. So we break it all down, all the tracks and all that good stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. And of course, we will have more videos next week. So definitely make sure you stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, check out our free mailing list on mobilemusicpro.com, and please, guys, check out that contest. It's all for you, guys. It's all for you. So I really hope that you take advantage of that and start sending in some submissions. It's going to be a fun time. So thank you guys again so much for being here. Thank you, everybody. I just want to do some quick shout outs. Thank you, Sasha, Ed B, Welton, Recombient, of course, we love Sasha. Wasabi, thank you so much, man, for being here. All you guys, really appreciate you being here all the time, week after week. And we're going to build out this community, guys, and it's going to be fantastic. So thank you so much for being here. And until next time, everybody, please keep talking music. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.